Hey everyone, it's week 26 and welcome to another Project Life Process video. On my last video I asked if you preferred the voiceovers or the background music, and everyone who commented said they needed the voiceovers and the story to the photos and the supplies, so I'm back and I'm going to explain everything. So I'm starting off, I have a bunch of food pictures that I made this week. I was really on this pizza making kick for like a month, and I do this periodically where I just really love making my own dough and pizza and making the kind of Neapolitan style. So anyway, I used an old Kelly Purkey stamp set and it says cook, order, bake, I think. So I checked one of those off, probably bake, and I'm just attaching that. I love the way the little details like that look on the photos. And then I don't even know how to pronounce this. If someone's Italian, you can tell me, but a pizziolo is someone who makes pizza, and a pizziola would be a girl who makes pizza, I guess. So that's what I write on these little teal letters. And yeah, this week I think I had it off and I was just really into making pizza. So yeah. And then I'm using this Kelly Purkey card that's cut in half that says July. I kind of try to pull out journaling cards that have dates on them so that I actually use them, because otherwise I feel like I end up with like not using cards that say March or whatever on them because I never remember to use them during the right month. And so I'm using a couple washi tape strips from Amy Tangerine here to add some embellishment, and did a little journaling on this card. And then it looks like I'm going to go and do my number stamp card, and I am kind of sick of this. I really am like, I think around this time, I think a lot of us start to think about next year and what we want to do differently, and I definitely have a lot of ideas of what I want to do differently. I don't want to do the weekly number thing at all. I think it's repetitive for me, and I like that it ties everything together, but I'm just kind of, by week 26, I guess I'm just over it. And also, the way my life is, like doing weekly Project Life really doesn't make sense, because I'm like a lot of people where some weeks I'll have a lot going on, I'll have a bunch of amazing pictures, and then other weeks like I have literally nothing going on. And the other thing I don't like about it is that it kind of forces you to tie photos together that you wouldn't necessarily put together. And this week is not a terrible example of that, but sometimes I think my spreads just don't look right because the photos are not photos I would choose to put together. Anyway, I wrote Hello Nola on the card in the Kelly Purkey alphabets because I was back home in New Orleans. And then here is a picture. My friend just moved into an apartment that has this really great rooftop view, so I obviously had to take a picture in front of it, but it was like 100 and something degrees and it was so hot, and I was just trying to shield myself from the sun. I wear long sleeves and hats and everything to try and protect my skin. I'm really, really serious about that. I don't know if you'll notice in pictures, like I'm never wearing like t-shirts in the sunlight. So I'm using some old basic gray embellishments on this as well. I used some old labels, and I think, yeah, just the labels and the little page flags are from Basic Gray. And then I end up changing this because I want to put this little tab on this photo, and of course I journaled right there, so then I don't want to cover up the journaling, so I add it there. But I think I might have ended up redoing a couple things in the spread, and that might go back to the original place. So I just taped down the embellishment. I think that's a Pinkfresh tab from Indigo Hills. I love that collection. I have a bunch of their stuff still. I used it a ton last year, and I have pulled it out here and there this year as well. And then I'm checking out these washi tape strips again. I think I used the similar ones. I really like that wood grain one. And then for my last photo, I think I ended up redoing this. This is my new house, and it's this cute teal and orange color. So I just wanted to take a picture because it's a little milestone when you have an apartment. I feel like you'll always remember the different places you live. So I stick this label on the side, and I don't end up liking the way it looks, and I definitely ended up changing it just because it was a little uneven. But I used the same basic gray labels, and then I used this blue alphas from Kelly Purkey. I don't know, I don't like the navy blue. I think that kind of threw everything off a little in this spread. Oh, I think I was trying to coordinate with the July in that Kelly Purkey card. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick these down. I use my tweezers. I think, I forget what the brand is, but I got these off Amazon and they were such a good purchase. I just think it makes it so much easier to put stickers down. And then lastly, I want to mention the card was from Studio Calico. It was a cut down 4x6. It says Pure Bliss right here, and I just really wanted to include it. And then here's a look at the final thing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.